Oh boy. Yeah. It's time for some conquest. Okay. Those are fine. New game. Do I want it on hard? No. No, I do not. This game is hard enough.
Wow.
Oh.
Are you streaming on like Discord?
I am YouTube streaming.
Oh.
Let me see if I have a link.
Electric link. Probably gonna rage a little bit at the final boss in Elden Ring for a bit, so I might.
Hooray.
I'm probably gonna need to change up my strategy a little bit on this fight, I think. Whee!
There we go.
Nice.
I like the Super F-15.
But totally not F-15. Yeah.
Totally not an F-15.
That's the best plane in the game.
Well, I mean, there are the super planes.
Those don't count.
I guess, but
I think that one's. Yeah, I think
Multi-lock.
that one's the most versatile, though. Honestly.
It is. It actually has a better turning radius than a lot of planes.
Yeah.
Where to start? Beaver Bay.
Oh, you got to start there.
Okay, fine. It's totally not the Aleutian Islands. Totally not.
Start at the top and work your way down. That's
As you
good
do.
advice for. Yeah, about to say that's good advice in general for life.
That's just good advice right there. I don't know.
Clear to engage.
This doesn't look like the Aleutian Islands.
Ooh. I don't remember that camo on that plane. It's been so long since I played this game. I forgot that even the basic enemies take 2 missiles.
Oh yeah. Goddamn, this is normal difficulty. This doesn't feel very different from hard. If I'm being real. Oof.
It's a good plane for it though, without taking something.
Without like totally taking the piss. And
yeah. I was about to say, compared to my voice on your stream, I think you're a little quiet. Either turn me down or turn yourself up, is what I would probably say.
I'll adjust it here in a minute. When I'm not actively fucking dogfighting. This takes so much brain power, what the fuck?
Oh yes. Activate family mode. AKA dogfight mode.
Just Tony Hawk's pro skater my way around the battlefield. That's what it feels like. Oh no, I've been shot down. It's terrible.
They seem pretty okay with it.
It's fine, they ejected. Right before their plane exploded.
Shield.
That was a close one, actually. That was stupid.
Light greatsword.
What the hell are these planes? These don't show up in campaign. Not the Hornet. The
that's F-16.
Whatever the DV.
Okay. Yeah, that's the F-18. It's hard because your stream's on a big delay. But
okay, this thing.
Okay. Is it a frog foot?
Nope.
okay. No. It's got really wide wings, like.
It's got a split
like,
tail.
It's got a split tail, and like high lift wings. Like those are for like ground attack sort of situations.
What do you mean you're not dead? What do you call me? Galaxy?
Loop. This new light greatsword looks sick, but I don't know how good it actually is.
Oh yeah, this thing is super weird. Man. I have no idea what that's supposed to be based on.
It looks like some weird Frogfoot variant. It's obviously not, but it just looks like one.
Oh, it chose a Federation skin. I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't recognize that skin, so...
Okay, I need to... Well, it's just kind of generally blue. Hello, I heard you like blue.
You paid how much for blue?
Okay, you said you needed to be turned down?
Yeah, either that or turn yourself up.
Well, mine's at maximum, so...
Okay, well then turn me down. Quite a bit, I would guess.
You've been reduced.
I know I'm loud in general, but, you know.
Sure, I'll take an infamous ace.
Oh, I'm almost out of basic smithing stones.
It's a sad feeling.
It's really not great, because I haven't had this problem the entire DLC until now.
Welcome to the show, Hitman. Engage at will.
Ooh, more bombers. Slow-moving targets. Delicious. These are my favorite snack.
Enemy aircraft shut down.
Oh, so there's a mod to make every single plane a two-seater. so you always have Prez.
Oh, that's kind of... Yeah, I
have it.
Talked about that before.
And it does actually make every plane a two-seater.
Like the model?
It modifies the model, yeah.
That's fun.
Watch him fly. Good tone, good tone.
Oh, I guess I have priority targets or something. Oh, they're not reloaded. That's why they're not locking on.
Ground asset destroyed. Moving to engage.
I really want... I have the urge to create an entire new character that is a fist weapon / hand-to-hand character.
Wait, that's a what?
A fist / hand-to-hand weapon using character.
Okay, that would be very interesting. You know what you would need to do, though?
Play the entire fucking game.
Just, well, yeah, but do New Game Plus.
I
So
did
you,
start
so
a
you
new
actually
game plus.
have the Dryly farts.
Yeah, that's true. I might end up doing this with my original character since I am pretty early on in a New Game Plus on that character. That is my magic character though, and I can't respec yet. I mean, there are pretty early fist weapons. They're not great, but they do exist.
I mean, you could also just not do fist weapons until you get access to the DLC, although the DLC is like basically endgame.
Yeah, that's like Moog and Radon both have to be dead. Which now I know why that is.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a basic like place in the game they want you to be. No, there's a reason.
I think it's both. I still don't know what they have to do with it exactly.
Oh, it's definitely more because of the story. the ending cannot happen without those fights happening.
That's interesting. I'll have to.
I am,
actually
without
play the
spoiling
DLC.
anything, I am confused. Because there's a relationship that is not talked about at all. And it does, like, everyone's kind of saying the same thing. It's just like, this kind of comes out of nowhere. Nowhere in the game do they talk about these characters interacting at all. I mean, I don't hate it like some of the lore people do, because I don't know the lore that well, but it is a little strange.
I don't know. Can I change planes? Yes, I can.
I finally got Letta's armor set, by the way, and I love it. It has a really good skill too. it raises your attack, defense, and your iframes when you dodge things at the right time, which you're doing a lot. So. Also, I don't know if you've heard of Rakshas's armor yet, but I found out that that's not as bad as I thought it was, and it's actually probably the best armor in the game now.
Like stat-wise and abilities?
No, it's literally an armor set that raises your attack by 10% when you're wearing all the pieces, and on paper it says it weakens you. But in reality, all it really does is it kind of is like you're wearing medium armor instead of heavy armor.
Huh.
Yeah, because in the game they say it raises your attack at the cost of your defense, which that sounds like a one of the sword seal charms. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that because those things make you super weak. But that's not what it does. And also, apparently, his sword is a lot better than I gave it credit for, so that's a boss definitely worth getting. It's also just a red knight armor, which I figured you'd also like, so...
I would enjoy that.
Yeah. And that's also where you get the third Great Katana.
Hmm.
It's affectionately known as the Oceans of Blood. Because it's basically just a great Katana river of blood.
That's a new one. We're like... That's the thing that all the bleed builds are using now.
I guess, but I don't think it's arcane at all. It's just a really good katana. The weapon art doesn't have anything to do with bleed. It's just a katana, so of course it causes bleed. It just builds it really, really well, I think.
Man, this thing just isn't fair.
It's not supposed to be.
You're right.
It's definitely not supposed to be.
Cordium Trail. This thing kind of looks like a bit like a flanker.
That seems to be what it's mostly based on. Besides the beehive missiles being a direct rip-off of the Nosferatu from Ace Combat, which I'm okay with. Because they're sick.
I mean, it's not like beehive missiles are like an original idea.
I don't think I've seen them before, to be honest with you. Maybe in an anime or something. Because their anime is fucked. But I can't think of any other game I've seen a plane with anything like that.
I mean... Yeah, I mean, and let's be honest. Anime, Japan, Ace Combat.
Yeah. Yeah, it checks out.
It checks out. Man, I killed all of them. They're all dead. Their families are getting letters.
The people that were writing those letters are also dead.
Yes, I killed them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mission accomplished.
I forgot that had to charge up.
You're on such a delay. I was with anticipation wondering, I wonder what happened. Now I know.
It has such a long delay. And I go too damn fast. I like how there's a MiG-21 Mark II and it's only like marginally better.
I'm not even sure why they... I mean, I don't know that many MiG-21 fans unless it's specifically like a Cold War game, but in...
Also, specifically, the, whatever this thing is, I think it's supposed to be an Avro Arrow.
Where? That?
Mm-hmm.
That's, the Foxhound. Is it not?
Is it a MiG-31?
I think so.
The names are generally, like, much closer, like...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a MiG-31. You'll see it in a second.
Now I gotta look at the Foxhound.
Which, I mean, that is the Foxhound, right? The MiG-31?
Yes.
Am I wrong?
I believe
okay.
So. No, you're right.
It's like, that is in the game, and there it is. But then also, we have this ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, okay, so the one that you're looking at on my screen, yeah, that's definitely a Foxhound. The other one that I don't know. It looks Russian to me, but I don't know.
I believe... Hold on. I just need to Google it.
I believe in America.
Okay, yeah. Avro, Canada, CF-105. Arrow. It's an interceptor, and hoo boy, that's what this is.
The only thing I could tell you by looking at it is, yes, it is definitely an interceptor.
Interesting. This is a weird addition. Like, I appreciate weird additions to games like this.
Yeah, definitely weird.
But, like, it has... Who would use a plane like this in this game?
Okay, well...
Why does it get a Mark II?
I'll say this. There are literally some conquest missions that don't give you enough time, and the only two planes that could possibly cover enough ground to kill everything are probably those two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I've literally used, not that one, but the Foxhound, just so I could cover enough ground to get it done.
Although if you grind enough, you get the Project Wingman, and that's got the fastest speed rating in the game. Which is why I ran into that bomber.
Mm-hmm.
I wish not all the skins were Federation skins. They commit a goddamn war crime. They commit probably multiple war crimes, if we're being honest. Yeah, how's stream quality?
Good.
Targets on our scopes. Take 'em
That's great.
Seems consistent.
Is that an airship?
Not a Panzer tank.
Looks like I got lobbyists in Congress too, Granny.
Wow, way to get political, Sugar Bear.
Ooh. Spicy.
Commencing rocket fire.
My plane's full of holes.
Always is.
Yeah. The railgun does feel very good. I just wish it were on more planes.
Yeah, if you can land it.
Which I feel like it has a very generous hitbox.
Compared to the Ace Combat one, probably, yeah.
Especially compared to Ace Combat, yeah.
That's not much competition, I'm aware.
Everyone in those transports are fucking dead. All of them. Their families, too. Not just the men.
That one woman who decided that she'd make this her career.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep. This is what I think about diversity in the Air Force.
Unacceptable.
Oh, come on. Wow. It survived. What is... Oh. Alright. We win. I pressed the delete all button. Let's go. Oh no, potato clouds. Ah, the textures.
The atmosphere. The atmosphere.
Wait, how do... Is this a default skin? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Wow. Beehive everything. Also, they said this is a score attack mission, but I don't see a timer. Wow, they're not happy. I can't believe it. Wow, Squadron. Wow. There's an enemy named Tomathan.
Yeah.
Why?
Specifically to piss you off.
Specifically to piss me off. Oh no, he says, as if he forgot to turn off the oven at home. Pretty sure Monarch just has no blood at this point. That and every single Ace Combat protagonist.
has no blood in the areas that matter.
Mission
Yes.
successful. Mop up and get out.
Oh. Did my game fuck up? I think it did. Interesting. I've had Elden Ring crash in a hot second.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did I not complete that? Or I'm confused. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm confused and aroused.
Scaroused,
Good
you
name.
could say.
Clear to engage. Nice kill. Missile is on the way. In gun range.
Whoa.
Sorry, don't fail me today. I'm moving to engage. I'm engaging. Easy as failure. It's all lined up. Monarch ready to fire.
Also, I suppose the best thing about Conquest is that not everything is orange all the time.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was kind of looking
then
around
how-
for a mod that would like turn that down when it happens, but I couldn't find one.
But then how will you know you're playing Project Wingman instead of 8th Combat?
What if Ace Combat but orange? Fucked that up. I fucked it up.
Oh, he fucked it up.
I glued my balls to my butthole again.
Oddly specific, but yeah.
I've shown you that, right?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
So search that in YouTube. Search it right now.
Enemy has been smoked. Egress.
It's an AI song, but it's made to like look and sound like a 1950s like ancient record that has been located.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
you did. Okay. Isn't it like specifically like, yeah, this one. AI's gone too far.
AI has gone too far, but you know,
Too late.
we got the glued my balls to my butthole song.
Right.
My radar's hit, along with my everything else.
Everything hurts, sir. I gotta just beeline to Renala so I can respect this character, I guess.
And you gotta fight Renala, and you gotta fight that one dude. And you gotta...
The Red Wolf?
And the Red Wolf. Radigan's
Yeah.
Red Doggo.
Yeah. No, I don't wanna. I would fight you guys, but I don't wanna.
I'd fight you, but no.
Yeah.
Monarch ready to fire.
Hi, Rodrika, who we now have way more questions about.
Oh. Oh. Roderica's involved.
She's not involved in the ending, but we know a lot more about her and maybe where she comes from. And we also confirm who Hugh is indebted to, which
Interesting.
might
Do we know why
explain
he's fucking terrified of America?
Yeah, because he's indebted to America.
Oh. It's all
Yeah.
done.
He's not actually terrified of her. He is literally trying to craft a weapon to kill a god under her orders.
Wow. She wanted this to happen.
Yes, she absolutely wanted this to happen. It's Radigan who didn't.
Interesting.
If that's confusing because you're aware that they're the same person,
Yes.
then clearly you've been listening.
I've been diligent, like my personally assigned FBI agent.
Yeah.
And I've been listening.
Yeah. There's a lot. They do give some interesting answers for a lot in the DLC. A lot more than I thought they were going to. I didn't think we'd get any real answers on the fingers at all, but we know pretty much everything there is to know about the fingers except who the fuck they're talking to.
I thought they were talking to the Greater Will.
Maybe.
A long time ago.
Okay, yeah. Everything he predicted is true. Yeah. He predicted
Nice.
they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And yeah, they don't. They have no idea what they're doing. No one has been talking to them for thousands of years.
Oh hey, it's totally not LA.
Nope. What else do we know about now? That wouldn't be a spoiler for you.
I feel like most of it would be spoilers.
Yeah. I've said as much as I'm going to say about the fingers. Cause I'll say that's Emir's quest. Like, it's probably the longest quest besides the main one in the DLC. And it does reward you with a lot of stuff, so it's definitely worth doing. In fact, I would probably do that one definitely before you do anything for the main story.
That's talking to her back and forth with Ansbach.
No.
No?
No, that's Freya.
You said it was Freya's quest.
No, Emir's quest.
Oh.
I said Emir.
I swear to God, I heard Freya.
You're going crazy. Those names are not remotely alike.
I've been huffing cordium.
Yeah. Just put on all my heavy armor until I can respec my character, I guess. We also know about the dragons now. You've done Bale's quest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we know what the dragons were up to now. Basically, well, yeah, no, there's nobody who explains this to you. You'd have to find this out by reading items, basically, but... I mean, do you want me to just tell you since you're past that point?
I know Bale was fighting Placidusax.
Right. So, Placidusax was the very first Elden Lord. We knew that before, I think.
Yeah, we knew that.
But we didn't know where the dragons come from or why communion happens. It's because Bale challenged Placidusax for the seat, and they fought and they tore the shit out of each other, and Placidusax won, and basically was like, all of Bale's followers, you guys should go kill them and eat their hearts. And that's where that's where all the regular drakes, the two-winged, like four-limbed dragons, they're all Bale offspring, specifically. Placidusax, the ancient dragons come from Placidusax. And they're not technically part of Dragon Communion. I don't actually know why the peak around Bale is strewn with like tons of dead drakes. I don't know why Bale would kill them if that's what they're
I think
implying, or if
so. Like
or whatever
the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are from Drake warriors.
Yeah.
Right. So a bunch of Drake warriors came up there to kill Bale.
Okay.
And he killed a fuck ton of them, and they're probably responsible for all the dead wyverns up there as well.
When I first went up there, I thought he killed them, and I was like, I don't know why he would do that, and it's because he didn't. They died protecting him. That makes sense. And I also wondered why there's an ancient dragon up there, because ancient dragons are not followers of Bale. I still don't know that. I think he might be just making sure Bale doesn't leave or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe he's just there to
why
literally...
is here an easier fight than Bale?
I was about to say the exact opposite. I
like,
think he was harder than Bale.
We know what to predict. Well, I don't think Bale was a hard fight either.
No, I thought that, honestly, Segisax is, like, the worst fight in the game. That is, like, one of the worst FromSoft fights ever. I thought, like, it's funny hearing people talk about, like, who have never played Monster Hunter, talking about how the regular dragons are at least entertaining, and they make them feel like they're playing a Monster Hunter game, and I was like, bitch, you don't know. You don't fucking know.
What do you know about Fatalis?
For real. You just go fight Rathalos once and come back and tell me, oh, okay, yeah, no, these suck.
Yeah.
Literally chop at their feet for an eternity, and then till they die.
Also,
they are.
FromSoft games don't have the moveset that Monster Hunter does.
They don't have the mobility, and to be fair, I'm aware of that. It's a mobility thing. Monster Hunter, you can literally fly into the air, and that's kind of important when dealing with something that big, but... But yeah, no, I think that Ancient Dragon fight before Bale is like the worst fight I've... Not the hardest, but just the least fun I've had in a fight in the entire game so far. It's just like, what, I can't see anything. He's like twice as big as other Ancient Dragons, so he's like way up there. I'm just gonna chop at his feet and hope to God he's not gonna do something I literally can't see about to hit me. And I'll just stay out of the water because I know whatever he's gonna do, it's gonna be lightning based. But yeah, there's also a theory, I don't think it's confirmed, that dragons were like the first... Well, they were the first Elden Lords, but they were also the first sentient beings of creation. And that's why they kind of look like the Elden Beast a little bit. They were literally made in the image of God at the time. Why that went away, I don't really know. I'm sure we have that answer, but I don't know it.
I'm sure that answer exists in a document on some hard drive at FromSoft HQ.
Or VadiVidya.
Or Vadi figured it out. Either one.
Yeah. He definitely knows. If it's to be known, he knows it.
I swear that was a accordion explosion.
It's funny you're talking about that, and I'm just thinking like the stuff from Armored Core, because it's kind of a similar plot.
The coral!
The coral.
It's the unobtainium.
Right.
That
I'll give Armored Core
also
this.
that also causes the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'll give Armored Core this. I've never heard of anybody making it sentient before. Except maybe like the poppers from Futurama. But
I'm not sure that the story would work if it wasn't sentient.
right, that's like the whole point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go around. Save Godric for later. Respec as fast as possible. No, those are bad. No, screw you. I'm out.
All targets checkmarked. Get out of there.
We. Alert level 5, whatever that means. Ooh. We get to hear kings.
Nice.
It's also bright as fuck out here.
Forget how to find the ledge that leads to Rhea Lucaria without having to beat Godric. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah, it's like that bridge that goes past.
Yeah, you have to go over the bridge partially, and then it's to the left. Been a while. Been a hot second. I apparently missed a really good Ash of War. Oh. Okay, you haven't beaten Mesmer yet. There's probably
Nope.
still time for you to do this. Next time you're in the Shadow Keep,
Yeah.
when you get like the area where the hippo was,
Yeah.
that side of Grace, go out the right door and past those little gremlin assholes.
Yeah.
And go up the stairs. At the top of the stairs on the right, there are summon plates there for a fight with Letta, I believe. And beating her gives you an Ash of War that, with the backhand blades, is like super powerful
Do you
right now.
have to do anything in particular to get her to show up?
I think you just have to have followed her and Hornsense quest line up to this point, which isn't that much, from what I know.
I mean, I have talked to them.
Yeah, I think you've probably already done enough, to be honest. But if it's not there, then maybe they need to be talked to again. There is also a slight part of Hornsense quest where you have to find his grandmama and get some scorpion stew to him and stuff, but I didn't do that until way later, so I missed that part. I have to say that the quests in the DLC are way more forgiving of when you find them and talk to people than the base game. They've improved that immensely.
They learned.
Yeah. I don't know if they learned or there's just not enough time for that to have happened, but yeah, that it feels way more forgiving. I don't feel like I have to have a guide open all the time.
Yeah.
I've basically found everything without looking up hardly anything to find something, unless I'm looking for something specific that I feel like I missed. Like, there's no way I would have found the Oathkeeper armor set without somebody telling me about it. That's so out of the way. Irony of the lights. Oh yeah, I gotta go kill that dragon to get the glintstone key. Right. That won't be too bad, honestly, because it's a dragon in this game. It'll just be annoying.
It will be a chore.
It'll be a thing I have to do. I feel like they might have changed the inventory of some of the merchants because I don't know, I feel like I remembered what this guy had and apparently he doesn't.
Maybe you remember wrong.
It's probably more likely, isn't it?
I feel like we would have heard about it.
Yeah, I just feel like this guy in particular, I'm like, I thought you had the warrior armor set, not the academy one. I do know with enough determination, you can get to the top of this plateau without going all the way through the swamp and dealing with insane bullshit.
Oh, bypassing the elevator?
No, like when okay, so you get to the lake, the area of the lakes, and there's that merchant that you meet on the left right before you go into the swamp.
Oh, the prawn dude?
No, just the merchant. I know where he is. I'm just talking about the second side of Grace you come into. There's that merchant there. There's the cliff behind him that you can use. You can really be all determined and scale it to bypass going through the swamp. And I'd like to do that because I don't like the swamp. It's full of lobsters. People of ill intent.
This swamp has the Miyazaki curse.
It does. Oh hey, an Everjail. I remember this. Oh, seriously? There was a wind jump here? I do not remember that at all. I could have just gotten up here by a wind jump thing. Again, I do not remember that.
You could have.
Been a while since I've done this boss, but I seem to recall Renala being one of the easier bosses I had a time with a melee build. That's crap. I've got drops.
Hello, welcome to Red Dead Lobster.
That's funny since they just declared bankruptcy.
Yes.
That could be a real thing.
They soon won't exist.
I don't know. They may get bailed out, but yeah, it doesn't seem good, does it?
Oh, it doesn't look good for the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Nah, those will never. They'll still sell those at Walmart for some reason. even if they go out of business. I remember this lead guy in this church being a lot more annoying than that, but, you know. what's his name is mourning his partner. Don't really know what they were. Yeah. I could just come in here and swipe the key and say, fuck off to the dragon. You know, it's always an option.
You could.
In fact, I probably will. I'll be back. I'll be back for you later. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Woof.
Quack.
Candy quack. Candy quack like a duck.
If only not. Run away! Run away!
Run away. Run away.
Welcome to the show, Hitman. Engage at will.
I don't know if I've heard this track before.
Can't tell. Alright, time to run through all this nonsense. Oh. Oh yeah, there's those flame dudes here. Well, it's fine. Don't need to worry about them. All these messages saying you don't have the right. Joke's on you, I totally do.
You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right.
I totally do. I got
Try
three first.
finger butthole.
Yeah. All of my messages are actually trying to give advice, and you know what? I get appraisals all the time now. So.
Same.
Yep.
It's advice, or I make a Metal Gear joke.
Yeah, if I can think of something funny, then I'll do it. Alright, Ray Lucaria, I don't remember how big you are, but...
It's a legacy dungeon.
Yeah, honestly, that's something I don't necessarily think I have a problem with it, but people will probably have a problem with it. The like, I think there's 4 legacy dungeons in the DLC, 4 or 5. They're a lot shorter than the base game ones.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that if I'm being honest. I'll be honest, I wasn't even really aware that, like, Velorat counted for one that's so short.
I mean, when you take the DLC as a whole, it's basically a whole game.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, like, if we're not talking about the Legacy Dungeons, no, it's huge. Like, it's well worth the time. I'm just speaking about the Legacy Dungeons specifically.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely think the size of the DLC and what I've been able to do is, like, well worth more than what we paid for it.
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
for sure.
It's a situation where, like, when the base game came out, everyone was like, this is like one of the greatest games of all time. I was like, oh. But the DLC, everyone's like, this is like the best DLC ever made. I'm like, yeah, probably. I can't think of a DLC better than this. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm so out of practice using sorceries. The good ones.
Woof. I don't think I've heard that song before. That's a new one to me. That only plays in Conquest. Alright, let's see what's special about the 205 class. Who am I kidding? I won't be paying attention to it.
Ow. Oh, these stupid archers. I remember this. Coming for you. I know how to get around here. Don't think I do.
Oh, my squadron actually did something. Oh, I'm paying them for something, and they're doing it.
Remember, time is money, or it would be if I was paying you. Yeah, there's something over there, but I'm gonna save it for later. That's like all my other problems.
Just suppress it until it becomes a tumor.
Problem for future me.
Oh, come on.
I'm just already mentally preparing for... I don't know, I didn't have that much problem with the dog. I know a lot of people did, though.
The first time fighting it, I mean, you've never fought anything like it before.
I don't know, it just depends. Well, you were a spellcaster your first time too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sword and shield. I don't know. It seemed, I think I just had an easier time with that build than a lot of people did.
It's one of those fights that's like very tough until you learn it. And then it isn't.
I don't remember how many times it took. I think it might have been like our first one or two try boss for me, but that's not really saying a lot because it's more about the build than anything in most of these.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God. I've made a mistake. Really? I forgot about this hallway with like the 5 wizards that just spam Glintstone Pebble.
Oh yeah. That's one of the worst hallways in the game.
Yeah, honestly.
I remember that hallway.
Yeah, I remember. I noticed all the deaths, and I was like, huh, I'm forgetting something, and that's what I was forgetting. Get rid of this last Glintstone Dagger because it's going to ruin my stealth, please. Damn. Please. Get rid of it. God damn it. I did not want to have this right now. There we go. I found something tall enough to knock it off. Oh boy. That pot's going to ruin everything.
Anything but the pot. Wow, all but one. Damn you, mountains.
I was kind of shitting on Zaymore Ice Storm in my head, but that actually took care of that really well.
I feel like every skill has like a very specific situation in which it excels.
Yeah. And that's a good one. I tried to do like an ice heavy weapon user with this build.
Hey, that's basically me.
Yep. This Iron Greatsword with, what is this? Chilling Mist still hits like a truck, though, I will say, after all this time. Time for dog.
Doggo. Big red doggo.
It is time for dog.
So, okay. Radagon and Marika are the same person.
Correct.
Does that make them trans? Are they
Yes.
non-binary?
Basically, yeah, actually.
Return to base.
Gods can just do that. They could just split themselves
I
up.
need a panel of diverse individuals to determine this.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, they're not the only ones to have done it.
Mikola.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we knew that already.
Yeah.
Clear to engage.
Oh, that's not smart on my part.
Nails, fire away.
Oh yeah, hey, that you remember that drink I ordered?
Yes.
So I was reading up on that particular tequila,
Uh-huh.
and Don Julio 1942 apparently has a lot of additives to it. Like it used to be really good, but now it's really not justified for the price. Which I feel like explains a lot.
It's just cheating.
Yes. Also,
I
it
knew that
wasn't.
was coming.
It was not remarkable.
I don't think any tequila is, to be very honest with you.
I've had good tequila, but probably I don't know if there's any tequila like in a cocktail that would be worth more than $25.
Yeah, that boss has like no health. I do remember that. I don't. It's like it's not quite on the same level of vodka, where I don't care what. Just
Vodka
get the
is
cheap
vodka.
shit. Yeah, vodka is pretty much vodka. I mean, I get it, but I don't drink vodka. I usually it's either a mixed drink.
Nobody
for Lydia.
drinks vodka. It's for adding alcohol to something.
Well, I had a roommate that literally just drank Heaven Hill straight from the bottle because he was insane.
That man is an alcoholic.
He was. He absolutely was. I keep it around for Lydia's mixed drinks or cooking. If I want to make a vodka sauce some night, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, here it is.
Gun range. Positive tone.
Yeah, just give me a jug of Tito's or something. Good enough.
Good enough.
It's fucking vodka.
I'm not gonna fight any of you. I don't want to. I don't have time. The depths of your foolishness.
What have you done?
That's like one of my favorite new boss intro lines.
Monarch ready to fire.
Does that need to be a soundboard?
No, you know what needs to be a soundboard and isn't? My leg! Somehow that's not a soundboard. How is that not on there? What the fuck?
God, what is that from, though? I feel like I've just
SpongeBob.
imagined it. Oh shit, you're right, yeah.
It's fucking SpongeBob. Oh. Carrion nighttime. Okay. I feel like this guy gave me more problems than the wolf did, honestly. That's already proving true. Oh! I forgot he could do a finishing move. Oh, that's a shame. He was only one hit away from death. Yeah. NPCs are always just awkward bosses because they're not very good, to be honest.
It's basically preparing you for PvP. Not that
Yeah.
I don't think a majority of players actually participate.
A lot more than I thought to, but this isn't
Yeah.
even how PvP is played.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Ah, got him before he got his flask. Get shit on, nerd. Got him.
Getteth record.
Alright. And time for Renala, I think, now. I just kind of blitzed through this place. I just want that respec gunter. Be wary of ranged battle. Yeah, I'd say so. Give it to me. The library.
All right, that's enough conquest. I end stream now. I have
Okay.
I have footage. I have B-roll.
Delicious B-roll.